What is clearly spiraling out of control? The random, highly politicized notifications I get from X on my phone. I don't even follow any accounts, and it's always breaking news followed by some fear-mongering headline. This coupled with the fact that literally fucking anyone can get verified on Twitter, so stupid people automatically believe everything they read, genuinely scares me. I'm a huge patriot, but what the fuck are you doing, America? Per ChatGPT. One issue that seems to be clearly spiraling out of control is the spread of disinformation and misinformation, especially on social media platforms. This can have significant impacts on public discourse, elections, and even public health, as seen during the COVID-19 pandemic. Conspiracy theorists on Twitter. Maybe it's always been like that, but it seems like every news event there's whack jobs spreading conspiracy nonsense. Mostly noticing it lately on weather-related tweets, something cloud seeding, something weather warfare. Advertising. Here it all boils over and people start rolling heads of important figures. There's going to be a lot of advertisers thrown into the mix for no reason other than holy shit, that's annoying what you did. Masquerade as pro-concern for civilians, religious extremism, Jewish anxiety, civil war chances in the USA, tipping culture, being outspoken about your racism, property crimes, rent, grocery prices. Tipping. I went to my dermatologist for a cosmetic procedure, and they were accepting tips. I was just baffled by why they were accepting tips in a healthcare setting. Imagine if your doctor started accepting tips. The integrity of the social contract. I really don't think people understand just how much more fucked everything gets if we collectively phase out the social contract. It's a very, very slow death for society. The internet's usability for finding quality information. It's either people changing the way they use language to appease algorithms and advertisers, SEO killing what made search engines so good. In the US, daycare expenses. Daycare for days a week for my 1-year-old is $25 more expensive than my mortgage. We have had to make serious sacrifices to make it work. Monthly subscriptions. Not just streaming services. Software, games, and even vehicle features. It's like the embassies from MBB have their hands in everything now. All I know is the FTC is letting consumer protection just wither and die. The companies have all the power and all of the money, and the people have nothing. We're just spinning into an endless abyss of nothingness, hurtling towards a black hole which inevitably will be the end of everything we know. Fucking tipping. Had a dude work on my homework the other day, and there was a "how much would you like to tip?" It's literally everywhere now. The US education system. Education policy needs to be fundamentally changed in the next few years. The wheels are coming off the wagon. My addiction to playing the classic game Operation. I toss and turn at night hearing that buzz, seeing that nose light up. My sock drawer organization system. It's reached the level of chaos that even chaos theorists would struggle to comprehend. I'm convinced the politics in the USA will result in a civil war in the next 10 years. I hope it stops spiraling. Disinformation campaigns. We truly are in a post-truth world. And generative AI is just adding fuel to the fire. A large amount of people not being able to afford anything besides necessities and a few things here and there. Respect for human life. For some reason we can't go 5 minutes without killing each other. We never learn. The tip prompt at checkouts. The other day I got coffee, and the lowest tip option was 22. People who are furious about student protests but don't care about an active genocide. The United States debt. US adds $1 trillion to the debt every 100 days. The internet in general. Search engines are unusable. Bots and scams. AI. Psychological exploitation of people for monetary or political gain. Jobs asking for 5 years of experience being listed as entry level. Psychological exploration of people for monetary or political gain. Tornadoes are a literal example of spiraling out of control. Housing, groceries, gas, insurances. Taxes, it's insane. Debris in the event horizon of the local black hole. Climate change, something spiraling out of control.